gotta go fight the Mozzie Queen.
Her offspring were all dead, and the mother had come to get her revenge.
Down to the left. What's nice is where we're going, I will be able to... There is healing, yes? No. Okay. I'm glad I checked. Fill up here before we go. I was gonna say what's nice is where we're going, you get to sell or make better items. Yes and no. So you don't get to sell items, but there is in town over to the left here, and you know what, I can just show you. Throughout the game you discover these things called blueprints, and there you can have the smith craft you items, but you need to be able to get like iron, essentially, which you get from doing your quests and things of such nature. There is the way that the game handles progression with items is you normally find them or you get them from bosses, right? Or doing these side quests is normally how you get progression. And the game is not, I can show you the inventory. I've really been doing only like the main quests, but with like the one-handed here, there's 9 one-handed like swords. I have 9 axes. I have 9 spears. Actually, I have more than 9 spears. I unlocked one over there. There's 3 types of two-handed weapons. There's crossbows and crossbows and regular bows, and a third that I haven't even discovered. But the crafting in this game isn't necessarily a prominent part of the game. Most of your progression comes from discovery of things. So things that you find on the ground, things that you do from completing quests. But there is a blueprint element that you can turn into the smith. But the smith doesn't like upgrade your items, right? It's mostly just about finding them. Unlike in the Dark Souls games, or maybe like Monster Hunter Worlds, or other like RPG games, right? Like this isn't really an RPG in a sense, right? It's very, it's a little linear, I will say, which isn't to say that it's bad, right? It's just, it's very straightforward. So I don't know why I dropped there. I knew I was gonna. I knew. Luckily, this thing dropped some juice, but. This game is a little more linear in the way that it scales or handles level progression, which is great if that's what you're looking for, right? It's a great story. I like where it's going. The pacing is good, right? And that's one of the benefits of playing a more linear game. But alas, there is no... So I just want to check something real quick. I'm expecting food at some point here. Should be getting here soon, or should have been here like 15 minutes ago. So hopefully we're not having a kerfuffle with this place again. Sometimes we have some issues with it, but hopefully that answered your question. Save. Oh, okay. Hopefully, so I think after this boss, after the Mozzie Queen, I'm sure we'll see some kind of level up or progression. Now, with the game has the way that the different weapons work, there's not a huge difference I've noticed. And then the game also has like special resistances, and I've been trying to use those as best I can. So I'm going right and then I'm looping around. But I haven't noticed that outside of just straight defense that it matters too terribly much. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight this thing, aren't I? Oh, well, we crushed it. You can play mouse and keyboard. The game does recommend that you play with controller. and playing with the controller the way that I'm playing it, it does feel, it's very intuitive the way that the controller feels. I can't speak to mouse and keyboard, but you absolutely can play mouse and keyboard. I'm playing the Steam version of the game. I could see where it might get a little weird with mouse and keyboard, just with the shield portion of the game. So when you pull your shield out, there is like, you want to be facing either left or right, which you can do by like moving with the key or with dual sticks. And I don't know exactly how that would work out with mouse and keyboard, but you definitely can. It might feel a little odd. I would recommend playing with controller, and that's just me. For this game specifically, at least. There are plenty of mouse and keyboard games that I could recommend. Sure what the mappings would look like here. Let me... So you got WASD. Let me go to settings, controls, WSD, spaces jump. Left alt is dodge. Yeah, I normally prefer mouse and keyboard. It looks like it'd play fine with mouse and keyboard. From the control schemes, I would think. Something that I thought was pretty interesting is how often games want to include mouse, or not mouse, just ate all of those. It sucks. I just ate all 3 of those attacks. One of the reasons why lots of games try to include controller gameplay is because it is like, it's an accessibility thing, which I thought was pretty cool. I'd never thought of that because mouse and keyboard is, I find, more comfortable for me.
The Mozzie Queen, foul mother of the swarm. They never stop.
Got here, we got ranged. Ooh. So it's got a ranged attack. It's got a butt attack. It's got here you can see the same slam attack from before. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get used to that timing. And also, since I'm here, I can feel comfortable using toxins. Also, if I use the range for that one. 2, 3. If I use the range for those, I can save myself a lot of headache.
The Mozzie Queen, foul mother of the swarm. They'd never stop while she lived.
Range attack. No, you actually don't have to aim with the crossbow. There is a way to like aim it, but the auto aim for it is pretty convenient. But the crossbow has like a crazy amount of like lag to it. God, the crossbow has a crazy amount of lag to it, so it is not like just a gimme. And then there's also like limited, but I'm not like aiming the crossbow like for these things here. I'm not aiming the crossbow for that one. It just kind of like locks onto it. The game is a little weird with the... Oh, shoot. Well, I accidentally used a toxin there instead of putting away my weapons.
The Mozzie Queen. Foul
The game is a
mother of
little
the swarm.
weird with
They never stop
when
while she
enemies
lived.
are available for attack. Feels like I gotta be like right up on her to dodge that attack. She like swings her thorax at me. I feel like I gotta be like right up in there. They're gonna let me walk up and smack them. I will say, it feels like the game doesn't want to kill me. So sometimes healing up only partially, like it gives you like a death save essentially, right? So I don't know how viable that strategy is. About this. No. I have a good feeling about this one. That's the one. Oh, and then I...
The Mozzie Queen, foul mother of the swarm. They never stop.
But like you see, this one's got like tons of red attacks because it's like a monster. So I'm not pairing this one all that much. He's doing all these like slam attacks on me. I'm joking. Lame. But you're right, the shield bash is incredibly important. It's been a while. On some of the earlier like mini bosses that I had to fight, I was using it. But it's like indicated by the yellow marks. It'll be like, hey, here's a parryable attack. Fight is a slog. Queen, work queen. Phase 2. Way away from that attack. Oh, I was gonna get the shield up in time for that. Two, three, four. Big booty Judy attack. It's like so not worth it. Really hope I didn't like throw this. Two, three, four. poison in there. Gotta remember, I got 10 crossbow bolts. I gotta use these. And a whole poison still. Oh my gosh! Look at how crazy wide that is. Alright. I got a good feeling about this one. We got enough crossbow bolts to kill. One, two, three, four. Get to the edges. This is it. That's the last dodge. That's the last dodge, baby. Let's go. Finish your move.
Dead, that should be the last of them. For now.
Heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, so see here we get max Mosey resistance here. And a better axe. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good. Alright, and then we got okay. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off our sick metal music. Alright. Heck yeah. Easy boss. First try. Now's when I like die and it doesn't like save. That'd be so sad. It's like the sweet and sour sauce that we got is like chonky. Oh. Hopefully this drop doesn't kill me. We'll say, it is kind of annoying that those things come back. I am one bad fall away from death. Oh. Is the game downloaded yet? I don't remember it being too big of a game. You have to let me know once you get it going. Do I have 30 coins? I do. Okay. So we're heading back. Rebuild our throne. Storming. Is storming. Oh, I didn't refill my arrows. So there's a thing up there. I don't know if this has always been here. 3 arrows. Yo, Al, did you see that 2-player game that I sent you on TikTok? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Oh, loading. Well, I better not lose that car too bad. I'll ask her when she gets back. Thank you, though. Oh, here's where some of the crafting happens. It's very basic. It's not really like crafting, but it's like an exchange. But as you can see, I have so much equipment. Really so much. So I don't know if it ever matters. Build me a throne for 30 coins.
Now he had a throne room to be proud of. Not like his father's, but he was his own king, doing things differently. Not hiding zombies in the crypt, for example.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It says you get to the mission board and when I say is completed missing something. Huh. That's weird.
The kingdom was restored, but Reggie could not enjoy peace until he knew it was free of threats. It was only restored above. Miners had sighted frogs below. Some were no longer willing to work. His squire thought it might have more to do with a strange rumbling. They say a monster prowls beneath.
I sent you a 2-player game on TikTok that we might be able to play together. Okay, good. I'm glad you were able to get the quest. Was it the first quest for the like the training quest thing that you had to do against like the? Ooh, I missed it. Yeah, that one kicked my butt. I embarrassingly was terrible at it. Did you decide to play on the hard difficulty, or are you going on normal?
Dennis brought worrying news.
Dennis.
The war chief and his band of pond scum had been sighted in the mine.
Not that mine. Let's go. Let's go. Hard mode gang.
The king was lucky. The woodcutter had just finished cutting the planks and was willing to strike a deal.
I remember that I need to run this back to what's his face? Farmer? Let me know when you get past the first fight with Dennis. Or the fight with Dennis. I don't know. I don't think there's a second but let me know when you finish that cutscene. Sick. So happy. It's like way far away. This guy needed planks, right? Planks and paint. And or glue? Okay. We gotta keep an eye out for glue and or paint. Oh, essentially, let me see. For the controls, it's the sheath your weapons is what it's asking you to do, which looks like it's bound to F. So go ahead and push. If you push F, it should put your weapons away, and then hopefully that'll let you progress. That part was a little weird for me too. A tip to note is when your weapons are sheathed, you can see how fast my character's moving. With it out, I move so much slower. So if you're moving for long distances, make sure to push F, I think is what it was, to sheath your weapon. And you'll move faster between areas, which should save you some time. Just a nice quality of life thing that the game did. So I'm going like all the way left. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, so against these spear enemies, I might get a shield bash in. That would have been the time to do it. I think it's fun how like sometimes you get to fight with your your brother or like the ranger or stuff like that. That's kind of cool. I'm glad I killed him there. I was gonna take a hit. Alright, we have not made it to the mines before. I think there's a bench and a healing drop, which is good.